All right, so I was recently introduced to this app that blew my mind. If you struggle to find decent shows and movies to watch because there's so much profanity or inappropriate scenes, you are not gonna not want to miss this video. That didn't make any sense, but seriously, check it out. This is free, it's not sponsored, it's awesome. Coming up. Welcome to the channel. I am Chris of Christian Chris Bradley, and on this channel we talk about the struggles of being a Christian in this chaotic world. And you know what a struggle is nowadays? It's trying to find something decent on TV to watch when you got kids in the house. Because I have a 10-year-old and 11-year-old, and like everything has swearing in it now. Like everything has swearing, and that's not including any of the other stuff, right? So that's how me and my wife, we like to spend time together when we can by watching a movie or a TV show and just relaxing. But we got these kids and they're always around. They're always around. And then COVID happened. And now they're like always around. But my buddy, he introduced me to this app, or I guess service. Okay, so it occurred to me as I'm editing this video, I never actually even once through the entire video say the name of the app or the service that we're reviewing. And it's VidAngel. We're talking about VidAngel. Okay, back to the video. Here's the deal. I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it on the screen here. Basically, what this does is it allows you to decide what you want to filter out of the shows that you already enjoy watching, right? You're not like, you don't have to go watch a different show. You can watch common shows and filter it by what you want. So, for example, language. This is how in-depth it gets. It picks 4 major categories: language, sex, nudity, all that, violence, blood, alcohol, or drugs, okay? And then within those, you can decide what you want to filter out. So if I look at mine right now, I have language and I have all profanity just crossed out. And you can click individual words if you want. I just have all profanity clicked out. And then it's got even other elements. So like human functions, medical if you want. I don't understand, like, why is Jar Jar Binks in here? Like, for real, why is Jar Jar Binks in here? I don't understand that. So bottom line, you can filter this in like all sorts of different ways, and then it just takes that part out. So for us with profanity, we can watch shows and it knows exactly where to filter the words. So when I look in mine, right, and I've got profanity X'd out, basically what happens is then when there's an inappropriate word that comes on, it just like instantly mutes it for that 1 quick second. You don't have to do it. It does it all for you. In fact, here, I'm gonna show you like a super quick clip because I don't want to get a copyright claim or anything, so it'll be really quick, but this will be a decent example for you.
She's an axe murderer, man. You got a cast on. I don't give a if she's an axe murderer, okay?
That's pretty awesome. So our kids can actually be in the other room and not overhear anything appropriate because it just mutes it right out, which is it's just the bee's knees. And this works on services and shows that you can already watch. It works on Amazon Prime. It works on Netflix. It works on Apple TV. It works on HBO. It works on movies anywhere. Not literally like movies anywhere, but the service movies anywhere. Anyway, now as far as what you need to make this work, the app is absolutely free. They do, ask you to donate if you use it, or if you really like it, they call it pay it forward. So you can donate or sign up for a service if you want, but you don't have to. You can just start out using it for free, see if it's for you, and then if you feel that you want to donate down the road, awesome. You can totally do that if you want to, just support the service. Now here's the deal. You do need a couple things to make this work. Most, if not all, of which you already have, making this all entirely free. Number 1, you need to have probably some sort of smartphone. It's 2020. You probably got that one covered. If you're the individual out there that doesn't, I'm sorry, you're still on that old Nokia. Give me a call. I'm sure I can help you find one online for like super cheap. Other than that, you're gonna either need a smart TV or an Apple TV or a Chromecast or a Roku. And I'll put a link down below for a Chromecast. If you don't have any of those, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just check that out. It is very easy to get set up. The instructions are easy. How to do it is easy. They're not expensive. And I'll link that down below. So then how do you actually watch it? We have 2 options. You can watch it right on your phone, in which case you don't need any of that stuff I talked about, just a smartphone, or you can cast it to your TV through the Roku or the Chromecast or whatever method that you like. And you just start it within the app. You just come in here, you find the show that you want, and then you just hit cast. Or if you have a Roku, you just turn it on the Roku. They've got their own app and watch it that way. It is that easy. So you could probably do this right now for free without even having to leave your home. And if you need the one piece of equipment, again, they're not that expensive, and you're off to the races. And again, this, I know it almost sounds like I'm sponsored or something by this. I just think it is awesome. Like, look at how many subscribers this channel has. And nobody paying for us to promote their material. Like, let's get real here. So what I don't like about this, first of all, the interface on the app itself, it's pretty clunky. Like, it seems okay at first. You're like, oh yeah, okay, this is easy to use. But when you actually go to like add things to your watch list, you have to do them by the episode. So let's say I want to watch the show The Chosen, okay? Never seen it, by the way. I've heard it's good, but I haven't seen it. You have to click on each episode and hit add to watch list. You can't just click like season 1 add to watch list, and then you have to go into your watch list and try and watch it, and it doesn't even tell you what episode they are without like having to actually click on each one. So you have no idea where you left off, where you are. It's just kind of clunky. The other thing I don't like about it is it does not work with Google Play or Disney, and apparently the service used to work different. Disney actually tried to sue them. I don't know the whole story. It's not a thing or an issue anymore, but they do not yet have any sort of contracts worked out with Disney or Google Play, which is a bummer because I am a big Google person and use Google services. So that part is really a Debbie Downer. But we do, did I really just say Debbie Downer? Who says that? But we do use this for Netflix and Amazon Prime, both services that are very common throughout, I guess, America. You probably have Netflix. Like, if you don't have Netflix, leave a comment down below and let me know that you do not have Netflix, because I feel like everybody has Netflix. The other thing I don't like about this service is it is free, which I love, but I looked into like, okay, like I think I've reached the point where I at least want to throw a few dollars for support to help support the company. And I went and looked into it. It's $15 a month. So to filter Netflix actually cost more than the Netflix service itself. Like, they're the ones that are doing all the videos. They're just filtering with VidAngel. So the fact that they wanted all that kind of money to filter, I was kind of like, I'm not down. It just, like, either one, I feel like the price point should be lower. But again, I like the service. I want to support them. So the other option is I would have liked some option to just donate, right? Like, oh, like I can just donate $5 or $10 or whatever when I want, so that I'm not just taking advantage of the free service because I really do like it. Not an option. Like, you're just stuck at $15 a month, or you just use it for free. So VidAngel, if you're watching, which you are probably not, something to think about. Lastly, I will say they also claim this works with Android TV. There is not an app. I have an Android TV. There's no app for it. You can hit send to TV through here. It's just like using Chromecast though. So, you know, small complaint. If you have a Chromecast or Roku or an Apple TV or whatever, you're fine. If you just have a smartphone, you can at least try it for free. And then if you're like, oh yeah, I really do like this, and you don't already have like a Roku or a Chromecast or Apple, just like, once you decide you like it, then you can get a Chromecast. Again, not overly expensive at all. Rather easy to figure out. Check it out. I'm telling you, I think you'll like it. So that's what I got. Click this link over here to see our latest video. Subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. And don't forget to read your Bible. Don't forget. But what you do need is a couple things, sort of, maybe. That doesn't make any sense. Let's start over. That's refreshing. It's hot out today. It is so humid out. It's hot and humid. I don't know, I'm complaining. I live in Wisconsin. At least it's not like January. So there's that. That's so Midwestern of me too. Like, does everybody throughout the country talk about the weather? I feel like in the Midwest, like, we talk about the weather. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you get a conversation going. Like, oh yeah, how about that weather, eh? Oh yeah, it's a hot one out there. You betcha it is. Yeah, what are you and Aunt Sally doing this weekend? Okay.